Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Just want to chat with y'all and I want to spread some knowledge because this is another video about the school system, about because I also know that, like, when it comes down to being in school, being surrounded by all different types of students, being surrounded by all different types of vibrations, you want to protect your energy, but you surrounded by students that probably want to bully you, they probably want to test you, they just won't leave you alone. They spreading negative energy off towards you. I just want to share this with y'all. If you're the type of student that wants to protect your energy at all costs, you don't want your vibrations to be messed with at all, homeschooling is better for you. Homeschooling is definitely better for you. Because, I mean, when you in the classroom, because now these days, like in elementary school, I don't know. In elementary school, they probably have classrooms where there's like maybe 40 students in the classroom, maybe even 50, who knows? I mean, like, having like 40 students in a classroom, it's a lot of students. And then you don't really have, there's no teacher assistance. But what I mean is that having like 40 students inside of a classroom, because in elementary school there's some classrooms that aren't even like in the that aren't even inside of the school building. Some of the classrooms are like inside of a trailer. So I mean, like you be having like 40 students in a classroom. It's a lot of students, but yeah, homeschooling is definitely better for you if you don't want your vibrations to be messed with, if you don't want your energy to be messed with, you want to protect your energy at all costs. You don't want to be friends with people that you don't click with, that you don't have nothing in common with, and like you learning something that you don't really care that much about. You know what I mean? Now, when I was in school, I would say a subject that I cared about was social studies. A subject that I cared about was history, but little did I know at the time that some of the stuff that I was learning in history, just like with Abraham Lincoln, when they talk about saying that he wanted to end slavery, it's not necessarily factual. I mean, slavery ended in 1865. Like they say that he wanted to end slavery, but he believed that a black person couldn't really like be a leader. And even though slavery ended, it was still rough on black people. Like when slavery ended, Jim Crow laws were invented, where as a black person you couldn't really get water out of a clean water fountain. The white people got to get water out of the clean water fountain, while you as a black person had to get water out of the dirty water fountain. They had signs, white only, colored only. That's how it was in the South. That's why you had a lot of black people that were going up north for better opportunities, because there wasn't really like any racial segregation up north. But you see, in the South, it was a different story. But yeah, I mean, homeschooling is better for you. And I also know that some of you probably feel that with you being in school, you feel like you feel kind of like maybe you're being tortured because of the fact that you're not all that much of a talker. The teachers always want to ask you over and over again, are you okay? Are you okay this? Are you okay that? They always asking you that over and over again, and you wish they would just shut up. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong about a teacher being concerned. But when it gets to the point where you ask a student over and over and over and over and over again, are you okay? It will start to get on their nerves. And you never know. Some of them students is not really like laid back and chill. Some of them students may just snap. And like I was saying before, there has been some teachers that have actually tried to break up a fight and they ended up getting hit in the face. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I know how it is, being a kid, being quiet. When you in school, you feel like you're not in your safe zone. You know, like like when you first started school, you weren't really used to being around other kids. So yeah, I mean, I know how it all is, but yeah, if you want to protect your energy at all costs, you don't want your vibrations to be messed with, homeschooling is definitely better for you. I just wanted to share this video with y'all because it's like with the school system, like in the classrooms, you got like 30 to 40 students. And that's another thing too, you probably a student that wants to be a boss. You want to be an entrepreneur, but you see with the public schools, they pretty much just prepare students to be workers and not bosses and not entrepreneurs. They don't really be teaching students how to build up on their own. See, when it comes down to a student having like a boss mindset, having like the entrepreneurial mindset, there's a reason why they don't really like school. They don't want to be no worker. They want to be a boss. And there's nothing wrong about that. I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all, give y'all some motivation. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share. Love y'all.